Two of the 7 suspects arrested in connection with the killing of rapper Kiernan, aka Forbes, and his friend Tebello Tibz Murders are expected to appear in court in Eswatini. This is happening tomorrow, not today. What's expected to take place in the courtroom? Well, let's talk to our reporter who is in Manzini, Nhlanhla Jele. So, Nhlanhla, thanks again for talking to us. We know that this is taking place tomorrow. Last week, we saw the other 5 appearing in court here in South Africa. Talk to us about what we can expect in these proceedings tomorrow.
Good morning to you, Leanne, and to our viewers at home. Indeed, as you correctly put it, the 2 are expected to appear tomorrow at the Manzini Magistrate Court. They have already appeared last week, Monday, and the case was postponed to tomorrow for a full comprehensive extradition application from the NDDP to be made. We know that their legal representative were only given a provisional application, so they cannot move forward with the full process, which is expected to start tomorrow. We do know also that these 2 gentlemen, Siyabonga Ndimande and Malusi Ndimande, as I've mentioned, they've already appeared, are popularly known in South Africa as the Ndimande brothers. They are in the taxi industry in KZN. We also know that not only are they wanted for the murder of AKA and Tebello, but also 2 other murder cases which happened, 2 other murders rather, which happened between February and March last year. So those are some of the things that we'll be hearing in court. Initially, we had reported that they were arrested in Eswatini for being in the country illegally, which is also true according to the police spokesperson this side. However, those are not the charges that they're going to be appearing for in court, because tomorrow what is expected to happen is the extradition process is expected to start. And depending on how that goes, the process might be quick, the process might take longer. As I've said earlier on this morning, that their legal representative did say to us that depending on what is contained in their application, it will then be known whether there will be a postponement tomorrow or whether the case will be concluded and then the process can officially start. We do know that deportation versus extradition is not the same thing. With deportation, you just plead guilty if you want, you pay a fine, and then they can drop you wherever. However, with extradition, the process, it involves 2 country states where they have an agreement on, we want this person for this and this crime, okay, we can arrest them, and then they bring them to a certain meeting point, and then when they get to the country where they are wanted, in South Africa in this case, then we know that they can be arrested and stand trial or go to court rather for the charges which they are wanted for. We also understand that the South African Police Minister last week did say that he expects this process to go as quickly and as smoothly as possible because they have good relations with the police in Eswatini. So those are some of the things that we're expecting to see tomorrow. Whether or not today they're going to get the full comprehensive application from South Africa to have these 2 men, the Ndimande brothers, as they are popularly known in KZN, to be extradited back to South Africa, where they'll be facing the charges that have been brought against them. Leanne?
All right, Nhlanhla, thanks very much. No doubt speaking to you tomorrow ahead of that appearance. So that's the case around Tibz Murders, Tebello Tibz Murders, and of course Kiernan Forbes, that's popularly known as AKA.